Hi, I'm Batman. Nope, it's Larry and I'm here to make another video about RC cars. But before I do that, I'm going to play some cool intro music like other YouTube videos out there. That was it. So, before I get into my new RC car, it's a mystery RC car, you don't know what it is yet, you will find out at the end of this video. But before I do that, I want to give a review of my current RC cars and tell you a little bit about them, tell you what I think about them. So, starting out, I'm going to go with my oldest RC car my oldest RC car that I have, which is the Traxxas Stampede. I've had this RC car for many years. I got it in 2009. It's a Stampede VXL. This is a brand new body. I haven't even run it with this new body on it yet. And also, I put this wheelie bar. It's a steel. I got it at Home Depot and cut it down to size, and it works really good as a wheelie bar. The one that it came with a plastic wheelie bar was like a breakaway bar. Every time you go over a ramp, it would pop open. I didn't like that at all. I put the steel one on, and it works perfect. This is one of my favorite RC cars, probably my favorite of all time. I've driven more than any other car I've owned. And it's a lot of fun. It drives wheelies all the time, has tons of power and torque. The only thing I don't really like about it are these tires. I still have the original tires on it, so they do last a long time, but they just don't have very good traction. That's the first one, the oldest. The next car I got after that was the Traxxas Rustler VXL. At the time, I had a two-wheel drive. It was a two-wheel drive Dirt Trax Evader. It was a stadium truck, which is, I believe, similar or the same thing as what the Rustler is. I wanted to get brushless for it, but it wasn't worth upgrading it. And so instead I got the Rustler, which was already VXL, it was already brushless, and it run 3S lipos. When I first got this car, I didn't like it very well just because of the back tires. The tires that come with it are terrible. I had put different tires on it. They weren't very good neither. Once I got these Duratrac 6-pack tires, I'm going to zoom in on these things. The traction on these are incredible. I've only driven on 2S. Haven't driven on 3S, so I don't know how good these tires would hold up on 3S. But I'm telling you what, on a 2S lipo, these tires are great. It has excellent traction. I also put a wheelie bar on there because this pops wheelies almost as much as the Stampede does. But pretty good car. Another Traxxas, the Traxxas Slash VXL. This one's also two-wheel drive. I kind of wish I would have got a four-wheel drive. That would have been more fun. I didn't know much about four-wheel drive at the time. I hadn't had a four-wheel drive car, so I got that. This is fast. It's much more stable than the other two cars. It has Traxxas control. I believe it's called TSM. It drives really nice. It's fast. This one is really fast. I don't know if it's faster than the other ones, but it feels faster. And it has good bottom end speed. It doesn't wheelie like the other ones does. Once in a while, it will pull a wheelie, but most of the time, it does not, which makes it more stable to drive. The only thing I don't really like about this is the tires. These aren't very good tires. These are the stock Traxxas type tires. I'm going to probably upgrade them and get different tires for it. I think that'll take care of it. The main problem is when I get into the grass, if the grass is higher grass, it just gets stuck. The other ones will plow right through it. This one kind of gets stuck. But on loose gravel, stuff like that, it's very fast. It's fun to drive. I like driving this one a lot. Now, if you watched my last YouTube video about RC cars, you would know what my next car was, which is the last car I had bought, which is the Traxxas Max. To the max. This car, I haven't given a review on it. It's going to be my review. I love this car. This is four-wheel drive. This is the first four-wheel drive car I've had. I had a 16 scale Revo, which was four-wheel drive. It wasn't very good. It was so small. This is the first larger scale RC car four-wheel drive I've had. These tires grip excellent. They balloon up a little bit, which I don't like, but it's not that bad. It has great suspension. This thing handles better than any of my other cars by a long shot. It drives super straight. This has four-wheel drive. It has great traction, so you can drive straight lines in dirt, gravel, doesn't matter. It's heavy, so it just is so smooth going over bumps, jumps. This thing is absolutely great. The only negative thing I would say compared to the other cars, the VXLs, is that it is a little bit slower. It don't have quite the speed that the other ones do, but it has plenty of power. It goes pretty fast, and I really like it. This one is so heavy. I think that's one of the reasons why it's slower. This one uses a 4S LiPo as opposed to the other ones using 2 or 3S. But it's a really great car. Now, for the moment of truth, what RC car did I get? Was it another Traxxas? Or did I go off to a different brand? Let's find out. As you can see, I got this from Amazon. Let's open this up. I'll try to open it quickly. This is not a big box, so it's definitely not going to be a big car. Dun, dun, dun. What can it be? Well, you can't even see it from the outside. Storm Off-Road. 12 scale. Let me open it from here. Instructions. And there it is. This is a WL Toys. I think it's 12428 is a model number. I don't have a cool name. It says a cross on it. Maybe that's the official name. I don't know, but everywhere you look up, that's what it's called. It's WL Toys 12428, something like that. Anyway, let me take the bottom off first so we can look at it a little better. The radio's in the box. I'm not going to take that out. I'm going to look at the car. I love the color of this thing, the bright green. It looks cooler than I thought it would. I'm not going to drive it today. Maybe I'll do that in another video for you guys. But I just wanted to unbox. Really excited to get this one. Now, this is obviously not a Traxxas car, and this does not look anything like my Traxxas cars. Let me give you an example. The Rustler and the WL Toys car. It has a solid differential, or I don't know what it's called. It's solid in the back, whatever that thing is called. Anyway, the reason why I got this is a couple reasons. First reason is it was inexpensive. It's cheap. It was I paid $110 for this thing shipped. Now, I would not recommend buying a cheap car because it's cheap. Most cheap cars are not worth it. Most cheap cars are terrible. You can't replace the parts. This is hobby grade, so you can replace the parts. So that's a major advantage for this compared to other cars for that price range, for the $100 price range. Another thing, this is only 12th scale. Most RC cars I have are at least 10th scale. The Max, I think, is an 8th scale. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's smaller. It's not a name brand. WL Toys is like an off brand. However, they're known for having good, cheap cars. And so I was interested in this. I watched a lot of YouTube videos on it, and the main reason why I bought it is everyone that drove it said it's a lot of fun. And this is a crawler. I think that's what it's supposed to be, a crawling car. However, I don't think it's a standard crawler. Crawling cars I never really was into because they're slow. Most of the time people take them and they're just driving slowly over obstacles, rocks, sticks, stuff like that. And that really never interested me too much. But this one is kind of like a mix between a crawler and more of like an off-road type car. Just to drive around the backyard, stuff like that. And it looked like a lot of fun. From what I've seen, it's super durable. As I said, you can replace parts, but since this plastic is really flexible, and it's supposed to not hardly break, I mean, at all. A very, very low breakage rate on this thing. One other thing that's cool about it, I don't have it plugged in right now, but it has headlights. You have lights here in the front and on the top. And so I thought that was a pretty cool feature with it. So that's it. The WL Toys 12428, I think it's called. I'll get a little bit close to the camera. Has a little driver in there. The suspension is pretty nice. The one thing I read is that it does not have oil-filled shocks, but these shocks can be oil-filled, so I'll probably put oil on them. But I'm looking forward to running this thing, and that is my mystery RC car. If you have any questions, just let me know. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'll probably do a follow-up video later on for it. That's Larry, and I'm out for today. See you later.